Guys, in this video we are going to see how to create nested for loops in C++ language. Now in nested for loop we have inner loop and outer loop. Inner loop represents the column and outer loop represents the row. And let's say we have asked to do these three tasks, and let's see how we can do with nested for loop. The first task we have is 4 asterisks in rows and columns. Now let's see how we can create this one using nest for loops. Our first command is going to be outer loop. Outer loop, we know that represents the rows, so we are going to type 4. Right, we start with 4 bracket, and then actually bracket should be here, and then integer row is equal to 1. After that semicolon, then we should type row is less than or equal to 5, because we are going to have only 5 rows. So less than or equal to 5, and then semicolon, and then we increase the rows by 1, so increment of rows. After that, close the bracket. Then we go to the inner loop. So to create inner loop, we put another curly bracket like this. After that, again it's going to be exactly same thing as this one. Now we are going to type column, because in inner loop we are going to have column. So here we copy the same thing, and we are going to change all the rows into column. So this is going to be COL, and this is also going to be COL, and this one also going to be COL. Now after that, what we have to do is we have to see out this. So see out, so we have to put another curly bracket, see out, and then we are going to type like this, asterisk sign. After that, close this quote mark, and then semicolon, right? And then we close this curly bracket, and also we have to close this inner loop, because this is open bracket right here, we didn't close that one. But before we do that, we have to type one more thing, see out end line and semicolon. After that, we close the inner loop, and outer loop is already closed right here, so now it should work. Now let's execute and see whether we get that one. And if you see, we are getting exactly same thing, right? And the second task is asking to do this one. So what is we have to analyze this one, like how we can make this one, right? First of all, if you notice the rows, as the rows and columns counts, rows and asterisks numbers are exactly same. First row we have 1 asterisk, second row 2 asterisks, so it is going according to the rows number. So from this one we can create a code that create exactly that, right? Now let's see what we are going to change. Rows are going to be exactly same. Columns are going to be less than or equal to, instead of putting 5, we put instead 4. Now we should get the same thing, right? Row and then increment column, plus plus COL, and close bracket, and that's it. After this, everything is same. Now let's see whether we get that one. Oh, something wrong here. Let's see what's the mistake. So we have column. Oh, this should be a semicolon, right? Plus plus column, close bracket. Now it should work. Okay, it's working, right? Now the next thing is we have this task. We are going to create 1 by 1 is equal to 1, and it's going to go until 5, and also it's going to go until 5 in the column, and we are going to have 2 by 2 is equal to 4, 2 by 3 is equal to 6. Let's see how we can create this. Now here we are going to have 5 rows, and here also we are going to have 5 columns. So let's change this one into 5, and others are going to be same thing. And here we have to change this command. So we have to change this as cout row, and then we need multiplication sign, right? So to put multiplication sign, we can put X right here, and that's it. After that we put this row multiplication sign, then column. After that we need equal sign, right? So to create equal sign, we put double quote equal sign, and after that we can multiply row and column, because if you see the connection, first row multiplied by first column, right? And here first row multiplied by second column, first row multiplied by third column. So it goes like row multiplied by column. So we can give the exact same command, row multiplied by column. Multiplication sign is going to be this asterisk sign, and column, and then to type this, to print this one in better way, we put a \t. So \t represent tab, so we are going to have tab in everything, \t, and then semicolon, and close the curly bracket, cout end line, and that's it. Now let's see whether it works. Now you see this is working, right? And this is how we can create nest for loops in C++ language. I hope you guys find this video helpful. See you next time.